So I don't know how much you're going to see of me here because I'm a bit right in the sun, to be fair. I might have to adjust the camera every now and then. But I'm at church. Both rods are out. It's a little bit of an easterly wind, which ain't great. And God behold, there's another match down here. So I'm a little bit to the right than I wanted to be, but can't help that. I've got the current braking down here, so I've got the rods quite high, but the problem with that is that the bites are going to be really hard to see. I've got my dad down here to the left of me. He's fishing his rods quite low, but he's got nothing braking where he is. So it's okay for him to do that. But I've got quite high brakes. It should change in a minute as the tide comes up. It's about 1:45. High tide's about 3:15. So yeah, so I've got loop rigs on, both rods. The small rod I've got a worm on both hooks, and on the left rod, which is the big rod, I've got a pennel on the bottom, which has got a little bit of worm and a bit of squid on. Aiming for dogfish, really. And the top hook's just got a little worm on, to see if there's any whiting about, just to begin with. I've not seen many people pull anything out yet. I know they've had a few. I've not seen them put it out. So really what I'm doing, instead of basically, obviously if I see good bites, I'll strike it. But I'm more giving it like a time limit of 30 minutes. Then I'll check it, recast, and just keep doing that. Because trying to see the bites in at the moment is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I did leave my torch at home as well, which ain't great. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film tonight. I've got the sunsets really early. Today it's the 27th today. Day after Boxing Day. I was going to come out Boxing Day, but there was a match on again. I didn't know there was a match on today. Alright, I probably would have found somewhere else to fish. But probably chances are if I go down Stamco end, there's probably half the match down there as well. So can't escape them. So we thought we would just go to the right on the church. Got to be careful when you come to the right of the church because there is a few rocks out there somewhere towards that way. Hence why I wanted to be more this towards the left, towards Rockingham. But it can't be helped. I'll show you all the people on the beach in a minute. How many people are fishing. I just thought I'd come out for a few hours. I've got some new bits coming today and tomorrow, maybe a day after. Set up some different rigs. I bought some of that Trident stuff. I want to give that a go, see what it's like. But yeah, but I'm here, I'm fishing, so it's all matters. It's good. I've worked a little bit of a wind going on my bum crack now though. I still don't think you're going to pick up the rods. I've got the rods quite far away from me. I know the tide's going to come in pretty quick. I might have to move back as well at some point, but for now it's not too bad. Let's see how high up it comes. See how high up it comes. I can lower them rods in a little bit. I just want that current to drop a little bit. If I can get them waves to drop a little bit, I can lower the rods down. Where my dad is quite cushy. He's got no breakers in front of him or anything, so got a nice little spot. I've got the wooden beams coming down the right of me, so I've got to be careful over there as well. So I'm casting slightly to the left, but it's drifting around a little bit. But I should be well out of them beams. I'm just hoping there's no rocks out there where I am, because if there is, I could be losing some gear here. But yeah, we're fishing. I hope everyone had a nice Christmas. I know I did. I got this nice vast wet gear jacket. It comes with bottoms as well. It's like it's a very different material from the IMAX one that she originally bought me. But lucky enough, I managed to get a trade on it and spend a little bit more money and get this one. The IMAX one was nice, very padded, very, very warm. But I like it. I like my jackets to be a little bit lightweight. This vast one has a fleece lining. It's got straps around sleeves. Nice big pockets. I've got a lot of room on my shoulders. Yeah, it feels a bit like a condom though. That's the only problem. But I suppose that makes it really waterproof. Yeah, the trousers fit nice. I haven't got them on yet. I don't think it's cold enough and it's not raining. Lovely blue skies today. Just got a little bit of wind. Just checking my first rod. And they had a couple of knocks on it, so I better have a look. And I got a wine on the worm. So, not blank so far. A bit choppy out there. So, I appreciate this whiting. Top of the lip. So I'll throw him back and rebait that rod up. So I'll get that rod baited up, cast back out. And I'll probably move my rods closer a little bit. And check the other one most probably. Right. I'll get it rebaited. Squid's not been touched. I think that might be too small. I think I'm gonna try something different with that. Big chunk of worm, I think, some of the old stuff. Maybe a bit more squid on it. Not throw that on it quickly. And sort another rig out for the other bit. Yeah, just one whiting. A couple of kids asking if I caught anything. What else I got? This is the issue I have with these loops. Sometimes they get a little bit snaggy around the weight. I don't know if that's normal with a loop, but that's what I found with them. I have got some more rigs ideas coming to try out soon. Looking forward to it and all. Looking forward to it. I'm going to put a fresh worm on this top one. Only got a lot of black size worm on there, little size 1 hook. So we'll thread a fresh one on. That's squid. That's a shit worm there. Put it in baiting needle. He's a really small worm. Oh, that's a bigger one. We'll have that one. We'll have that one. It's a bit bigger. Very tiny. We'll look at some of that old stuff I've got in a minute. And I think that's going to be better. Some of that old stuff. Just trim some of this sand ass down, what I call sand ass. Sand ass! Right, we put that on there. Keep that fresh. Get this back out, shall we? This be a bit fiddly to do, but it is a nice way, a nice rig to get aim from multiple species. It just can be a bit fiddly. And you've got to double check because you're not using crimps at the moment. I'm just tying a little bit of gum knot. A little bit of gum knot to stop it from moving about. It means if I snap up, I can readjust it quite easily. If I want to. I've always got a spare rig, so I just put a spare rig on and then adjust it. But we're going to get this one out, and then we're going to check the other one. It's been out there a while. The other one's just on worm. Well, I might bait up my old worm first. Get that prepared to the bottom bit. Run to the bottom bit, see? Bring that line right back round. Oh, what's happening there? I lost the weight. Well, I've lost the rig here. Give it a couple minutes. Oh, there it is. Just found it. Found its mark. Bit close to this one, but hey ho. Very close together, to be fair. Well, let's get that worm baited up first. I'll show you what I was going to do. I've done it on previous times I've been out. I don't want the fresh stuff. I want some of the old stuff, the manky stuff. What I'm going to do, get one. Well, these are quite big black worm, to be fair. Might only need two. And I'll just thread it through the top like that. Get my baiting elastic. And I'll wrap it a little bit to begin with. Just like that. And I fold them tails in half. Make it a bit chunky. Make it nice and chunky. Just like that. Big black worms, there we go. These have been frozen about 4 or 5 times. I ain't gonna lie to you. But they're pretty damn good. Pretty good worm. Look at that. That's going to go on the next. But for a old worm, they're good. A good old worm. Good old worm, as you say. Good old worm. Right, I think I'm going to check that other rod. Let's check this bird boy now. Any of them are going to be snagged. It's going to be this one. It's not snagged. I'm trying to get away from my other line. Don't think there's anything on it though. Just trying to keep it away from my other line. Got it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nothing on it. Nothing on this one. Wasn't expecting there to be fair. Testing. Is it working yet? So yeah, just the wife calling. Trying to decorate the kids' room or sort it out all the Christmas presents, so she can't manage to do it. So. It is what it is. Sort it out tomorrow. Very quiet. Very quiet. I've had my conger reel here. So that'd be nice, conger reel. See what happens. Top of whiting have come out on the match. Our tide's in about 20 minutes, by the looks of it. I'm hoping I ain't got to move my bivvy back. I've got a marker, so if it goes past that big hill there, then I'll have to move it back, and I don't want to get everything wet. It won't take a lot to move it back. I won't say it's cold, I won't say it's warm either. This jacket's nice, I'm not feeling it, to be fair. It's a little bit colder in that window. Come on, fishies. I don't know what I'm going to do about the light situation. Gutted I didn't bring my new light. I think I'm going to check that little rod. Been out there about 15-20 minutes. I had a couple of little knocks on it, right, which I believe were knocks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. See if there's anything on it, shall we? Now, what does it feel like? Not too sure. I don't think so. I don't think there's nothing on it. I think I'm going to be alright with the current. I don't think I'm going to need to move back. Looks like it's starting to turn just a little bit now anyway. Wind's calmed down a little bit. Waves not as big. Might be able to drop my rods down a little bit to get out of the wind. Where's my weight? There it is. No, there's nothing on that one. But I should go wow. 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 Oh, I should go wow wow. Right, so the bait I wanted to change is this the one on the bottom here on the loop. So I'm going to pull this bit of worm, soaky worm off. This is the fresh worm I bought today. Stayed on there pretty well. So the little birds can have that. Feed in nature. What I want to do is put this chunky bar on. So I'll slide him up. Just like that. I haven't got a pennel on this. We'll see how this goes. I've got a stop knot on it though. Oh, that didn't go on as planned. Didn't go on as planned, but it is on. It is definitely on. Right, and we're going to trim that down a little bit. I don't like the little taggy waggies. I'm just going to carve that round the hook, just like so. Pull that stop knot off. We'll not pull it off, pull it down. So, like that. Nice chunky, thick bit of worm there. That should do me a bite, hopefully. Now what we got on here? We got that fresh bit of worm. I'm going to take that off, I think. Oh, watch it. Nearly got a hook on the old maggot there. I'm going to get one of these manky ones, I think. And put one of these old ones on because they're black. Black, look, size of that. Looks like skin, but they've done me pretty well. Considering how many times they have been frozen. They're bloody quality. If I can get some more of them, I will. Because of the time of the year, I suppose bait's not been great. Getting it fresh. So definitely next year, I will stock up. And even if I'm not going fishing, I will stock up on bait and just freeze it. Got a big chest freezer. Wife don't like it being in there, but it's not letting no one it being in there, except for her. Oh, she married a fisherman. Well, use fisherman very lightly. But yeah, so we got that. Give it rough off that point. Well, we're gonna strap this up. Hopefully, without knocking your rod over. Strap this up like that. Then pull this tight. What's going on here? This is where I should have grabbed my glasses, isn't it? Right, that looks good enough for me. We can get that out. We're going to get this out. Let's put the finger glove on. Got a new set of gloves coming up today or tomorrow. This one stinks. Absolutely stinks, this glove. And if I wash it, you know what it's going to do. It's going to shrink and look shit, isn't it? It's stupid. Wind's calmed down quite a bit out here. Just might be able to get a nice cast on this. Ow. I don't know why I put my hand in front of the line. It was lack of concentration for a minute. I just cast out and my arm was just there. I caught my fingers on the line as it was peeling off. And yeah, so lucky I didn't lose a finger, to be fair. So I got a 20 to 15 pound main line on there. I was that a bit of force. Yeah, it could have been. I got quite lucky there. It's left a line in my finger, but not actually broke the skin, so I got very lucky. Very lucky. I've got someone fishing to the right of me now. Wonder if he knows there's other rocks down there. Because he'll find out, won't he? Yeah, what a silly thing to do, eh? Oh, the bite on the right rod. Right rod in. Just have a check and then move it at an angle. Just with baiting one when it gets dark, I put night lights on. Not going to film much in the dark, I'll just film if I've caught something. Let's have a look. Quite tough now. Nah, I don't feel like there's anything on this, to be fair. These come right round. Nothing on it. Nothing on it. On the squid bait or anything like that. So, let's move this rod over the way a minute. Let's get it there a minute. Right down. I want to move this at an angle now. Get it at an angle. Like that. Let some line out. This one's quite tight, which is good. And bring it down so I can see it at an angle like that. That rest is up. Waiting for them bad boy bites now. Well, that beautiful sun is setting. Waiting for those bites. Lovely jubbly, look at that. That's a lovely image, isn't it? I think I'll get a few screenshots of that. What I'm going to do is... So, thought I was caught up on something out there. I don't know what it was. But yeah. And I had a whiting on the end. But it's definitely caught up somewhere out there. This has got something in its mouth I just want to have a look at. So it looks a bit weird. I want to have a little nose at it. Yeah. Look at that. Like a little sea creature. Sea leech maybe. Half a shrimp, I don't know. Weird looking thing. What is that? Got eggs and all that much. Anyone else know what that is? But yeah, I'll throw this back quickly. So I had that little water flea shrimp looking thing inside that whiting's mouth. There's quite a few in there, like little ones. I don't know if it's some sort of pest or whatever, but it looks like it's been eating them. There's a few in his mouth. I'm wondering if that's why the whiting not so prolific today, because we've had quite a lot of them little things wash in, and they've been feeding up on them. So I'm wondering But why? That's probably why the whiting ain't going so mad. It's probably what the birds are eating out there and all. We're diving down on. Yeah. Let's get it back out there. Let's see if we can get this one in a little bit closer. Not so much of a car, more of a little flip. That one's in a little bit closer. So there's anything coming in. Usually your flatties are in quite close, aren't they? So we can get a flatty on the small rod, eh? See what we can do. So that's 2 whiting tonight so far. Dad's going to get bites. So yeah, there we go. I don't know where that fresh bait went. Let's have a look, see if I've thrown it around somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere. So that could be it. Flip this off. What's this? This is black. What's this down here? Oh, this might be it. I know they're pretty small. Yeah, there they are. They're the fresh ones. I mean, little rod's got a bit of slack there. What else going on with that? This, my dad's got me, which could be a possibility. I don't think so though. It's gone a bit slack. Just tighten it up a little bit more. See what happens. See if it slacks back off again. It's not my dad because he's reeled these in already. Could be a fish. I'm tying it right up. Could be slacks right off again. If slacks right off, I'll have it. See what's on it. I've got a little bit of squid, but it doesn't seem to be touching it. If anybody wants a nice little chopping board, and you're coming down to Hastings or you live in Hastings, I've got one of these. I think it's like £4 ESK. Perfect little size. Fits in the bait bag. Fits in the box. Ideal. Ideal. Well, I'm going to turn these off for a bit, bring you back when it happens. I've just had a couple of bites on the bite rod, big rod. Slow down a bit now. What a nice picture that is, eh? Look at that sunset. Oh, there's a couple of little twigs on my left rod as well. Like that. See, that's a nice bite on the left rod. Give another one of them and I'll have it. Yeah, look at that. We'll have that. We'll have a look. See what it is. We'll have a see what it is. Let's feel. Nah, I don't feel like anything. To be honest with you. I don't feel like anything, mate. See, next time I'll leave that a bit longer, I think. Nah, nothing on it. Nothing on it. Bait still looks pretty good. Really good bait on that. So what I'll do is put this torch on quickly, just so I can see. That bait's still good. That bait's still good. Chunky bait. I might have to take the chunky bait off and just go down to single worm. I'm wondering if it's too big and the fatties and they're just not hitting the mark. Just not hitting it. Right, I'll get this back out, turn this off because I ain't got a lot of torches. I'll leave that one out there because I've got a few knocks on that. It's gone a bit quiet again, so as it's been dragged into an hole again, I'm going to leave it out there. So let's put this one back out there. Tide slowly retrieving now. So I'm going to put this out just a little bit further than it was before. Just because the tide's going out a little bit. But so we'll sort out some night lights in a minute, I think. I'm going to fish on. I better sort out some night lights. For the next cast, I think the night lights are going to have to come out. Yeah. Yeah. Keep an eye on that, I think. Just sort out some night lights before it gets too dark and I can't see in the box. So we're going to sort out some lights. If you keep an eye on them rods for me, let me know if anything goes dramatic. I'll get these night lights out ready. I've been sitting on a baiting needle. I'm lucky that didn't go up my arse, didn't I? Sorry, up my bum. That's my wet gear. I've just dropped that baiting needle now. Put that in the bait. There we go. Right, where are these night lights at? I think they're here on. There we go. The green one going. And then there should be, yeah, red one going. There we go. Red and green. Totally green. Bright enough for you? If it goes on. There we go. It's on there nice and tight. It's on there nice and tight. And we're going to put this up. Up one now. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. Tighten this up. Job a good one. Job a good one. Put this trouser legs away. Like that. We're good to sit back down again. Boom. There we go. See what happens. Right, I'm going to sign off for the night. I've got about 40 minutes left. Been very quiet. Been quiet most of the day, to be fair. We just heard a massive bang out on the road, and fire brigades turned up. So I'm assuming there was an accident while we were fishing. Yeah, I don't know what's happened over there, but it was a big bang. There were two cars, or cars going on its side, I don't know. But you see a bus go around something, so I know it's definitely there on the road. But yeah, we've got 40 minutes left. We're gonna start packing up slowly, so I'm gonna put the camera away. And if I have anything impressive in the evening, before I go home, then I'll take a quick pic of it and put it up. But I can't see it doing much. It's been a lovely evening. I've enjoyed coming out. Like I said, I've got some new bits coming to make new rigs up. Different style. Same sort of rigs, up and over, pulleys and all that, but just different equipment. Done a few reviews on them, or watched a few reviews on them, and yeah, people said it's the future of tackle. So